Hello everyone and welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick and this is my daily ramble. An impromptu daily ramble. I weren't planning on making one today. There isn't really too much to talk about. We know we've got the Freiburg away game coming up at the end of the week, but I got sent through a video from another fan channel. Was sent through to me. I would never have seen it. It's not a channel that I watch. But yeah, they had plenty to say quite clearly on the way that we do things on this channel. Now look, before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget, drop a like on the video because it does really help us. And look, let's just get this one out of the way very, very quickly. We're sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Great place, really, really good place. If you like your tea and your coffee, head over to them. The link will be in the description. Use the discount code Claret15 and you'll get a nice juicy discount. All right? Right, so yes, I just watched this video. It's it's a slow news day. And they've just felt like they've had to put out an outraged video on these nasty, nasty people on these channels, you know, on these channels that they're never happy. They're never happy, you know, and I just want to put out some positivity and I just want to defend David Moyes after loads and loads of videos where you criticised him, yet only do so when you feel it's right. The fact of the matter is, what I suggest that people do, because this is what we tend to do, stick to your own fucking content. Stick to your own channels. That's what I say. Too many people out there talk a lot, but say fuck all. They sit on the fence, they get splinters in their asses, and they get the ump when you've got channels out there that don't really care and they say what they want. We fall into that category. We don't care. We don't care. We will say what we think. We are not peddling a narrative. If our opinions is a narrative, then so be it. That's kind of just the way it is, if that's the way you want to read it. But there's no outside influences with the way that we do things. There's just not. Unfortunately, this is just what we think and it's what we believe. Are our minds for changing? Of course they are, because we do only care about West Ham. Yes, we care about style of football. We care about everything else that we talk about. But if we feel a certain way after watching the game, we're going to come on here and we're not going to go, oh, you know, I think what we really need now is a bit of positivity. That's what we need. So I'm going to go on screen and not talk about how I feel, not give my honest opinion. I'm going to talk bollocks, because that's what it would be. If I'd be talking bollocks, if I came on screen when I was displeased with something and said something else. We're honest. We talk about our honest feelings. We don't expect everyone to agree with us. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm not. But I'm always honest. I'll always tell you what I think. It's as simple as that. We'll never change. We'll never change. And it goes back to what I said before. If you don't like it, it's tough shit. We're never going to change. Concentrate on what you're doing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You know, focus on your own stuff. You know, then you might get a few more people watching your shows. You never know. But anyway, on to other things. West Ham are playing Freiburg on Thursday. We're away. It's a 5:30 kickoff, and we haven't got any away fans. We have not got any away fans, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting one. I do fancy us to get the result. I think we will. Freiburg are a very, very good team. Is it Freiburg? Not sure how you pronounce it. They're a good team, but I do think that we'll get the result. Look, we're brilliant in Europe, aren't we? We are. Let's face it. You know, I think we will get the result. Won't be easy. You know, they are a good team. But yeah, I think we'll get the win that we need, and we do need to get that win, and it will be a very well earned win as well if we get it, because like I say, away, we know the German clubs are very well supported, so the players are going to feel very isolated in there. But I think we've got enough to get the job done, and I think that we will. I've got no fear about that. And then moving on from that, we've got Newcastle at the weekend. Newcastle's a very different proposition. I'm not as confident with that one. I'm not. I don't think that we win. I think we're going to struggle against Newcastle and Aston Villa. I'm not saying that there's no way that we will win, because we can. We've got the players and we've got the ability to do so. We've proved it against Brighton. We've proved it against Chelsea that we can get results against better teams. I'm not confident for them. That's all. I mean, it will be amazing if we can get 3 points out of the next two. If we can get 3 points against. Just get a win against either team. I think that's a good return against those two, because they are good players. They are good teams. They really, really are. But yeah, look, I'm not going to go on. I'm not going to ramble on. I just wanted to, like we always do, we always fight our corner on this channel. So I've had to pad it out with some other bits and pieces. But yeah, like I say, look, at least Jonathan, who phoned in on the show last night, and we had a disagreement. At least Jonathan had the bollocks to actually phone in and be brave enough to give his opinion live on air, sort of not face to face. Although he would. But you know, talking to me over the phone, at least he was brave enough to do that. I don't buy all this crap, really, to be honest. Stop censoring people. Stop it. It's not necessary. People have got different opinions. Don't get so outraged. At the end of the day, the majority of people that watch our channel, all of them, free-thinking adults. They don't need me to give them an opinion. They're all adults. We're not really typically a channel that gets loads of kids in there. We do have younger people, but yeah, again, free-thinking people. We're not influencers, and neither are you. You're not. People tune in to a fan channel because they want your opinion. That's it. That's all you can do. They don't need breaking news because they can get it on Twitter. They want your opinion on that news. They want your genuine, actual opinion. That's it. That's the magic formula with West Ham fan channels on YouTube, as far as I'm aware, anyway. It works all right for us. Look, at the end of the day, as I said before, you do what you do. We'll do what we do. And yeah, don't pick silly fights with people as reactionary as me, because it's always going to come back. It's always going to come back, honestly. All right? Come in your wines. See you later.